Welcome everyone to Sonic Adventure Battle 2. This was a game I played far too much as a kid. Mr. Editor knows all too well. A couple things I do want to say while we get into this. I do have the cutscene improving mod on this. I think it removes like upgrades and stuff. I could be wrong on that end. It also changes a few things, like Amy's teeth are oddly enough like red in her mouth, so her mouth just looks like it's a tongue. It changes that. It also gets rid of Amy's cross-eyed. I think it also includes some lighting changes. Oh, that was a weird like camera. Whoa! Got a little bit of jankness to this. You kind of forget. Oh well. Mr. Editor and I have a very, very long history with this game. In fact, just at the end of 2019, him and I set out to just beat the fuck out of the game. I ended up getting all the emblems, but I felt like going back and just playing it for you guys, because this game is, like, one of my favorite games, despite, you know, all the problems. But, everything aside, we're here for a good time. I felt this would also just be a good transition for Munch. I think just diversifying content. I seem to be sticking with a lot of platformers, so I did think about doing. God, I cannot get those timings. I did think about doing Dishonored. It's still a consideration, just because you guys can hear keyboard, and I don't really want to play the game with a controller like I normally do. I usually play with a controller because I can better keep it away from the sounds. Also, we do have a noise suppressor on, so a lot of that white noise is now gone. I do hope the visual quality... Actually, no, I know the visual quality of the video has vastly improved since... Oh, hey! Has vastly improved since I first launched the channel, just off of... Oh, I really should have gotten that checkpoint. Oh, hey, this is the better run. Just because of being able to get that better bitrate going. Man, okay, dying was fine. This is how you know that Pulsar, myself, is now a gamer. Wait. Oh no, there's just no checkpoint there. I thought there was a checkpoint there. Am I crazy? Mr. Editor, am I crazy? Well, you too. Can I do the thing? Aw, oh, damn it. Okay, I actually want to try something, because this is completely unintentional and hilarious. So, you can go off that ramp at a kind of an odd angle if you finagle your way around it. This is a speedrun technique, so I don't expect myself to get it at all, but I do want to give it at least one more try. So you gotta like... Oh, okay. Last try, I promise. Okay. Can I just hit one of the other two ramps? Oh, okay. Nope, that was a flub one. We're going for a third. I guess fourth. Ah, damn it. Okay, moving on. That glitch just allows you to go out of bounds because you actually set yourself at a faster speed than the game anticipates, and you launch through the boundary and skip the entire rest of the level. Here we go. But we'll just play normal. Can't have all the tips and tricks. I'm also going to be ignoring the Chao Garden. I know we all love the Chao Garden, but I did just do all of that. Not really looking to do it again. I do also have a mod that decreases the amount of time it takes to spin dash. It doesn't do instant spin dash, but it does have some charge up. Just showing off, you know, how much of a gamer I am with this first level. Totally didn't just play the fuck out of it as a kid, nah. Who would do that? Who would purposefully launch up just City Escape to enjoy one of the best levels in the game? That's like crazy talk, dude. Can I... Oh, I did it. Oh, no, no, no. Come on. Come on. So the way it works is that the truck is supposed to follow behind Sonic at a certain distance for a while, and if you just jump back at it, you force it backwards. Okay, truck, I get it. If you go back far enough, it will fall off the map because there's that pit before the checkpoint. A lot of neat stuff with this game that is not supposed to be there. Oh man, but hey! I think that truck just did a clip. This driver knows how to game. GUN stands for Gamers United National. Just one nation.
Yes.
It's a little unfortunate with these ports of Sonic Adventure 2 and 1. I feel like 1 really got shot in the kneecap because it's just a really bad port of the really bad port of the really bad port on PC. I mean, you know what I mean. The PC version is a bad port of an already bad port.
This game of tag is boring. I'm out of here.
So essentially what happened was they took the DX version from the GameCube, put it on Xbox with no resolution scaling, and then they just put that on Steam. So you get a lot of jankness to the game, while also having a square box format for no reason, even though they could easily extend the camera like they did here, and I don't see why they didn't. But the reason why I got a hankering for playing Sonic is the throw the switch and drain the liquid thing was just like just a sharp reminder of the end of the game, and I was like, damn, this plot is tense when you can actually see the cutscenes. Because a lot of the information you get from them is lost in the GameCube and Steam ports, which the cutscene mod I have on aims to fix.
Hey guy, take care.
So we will actually see the screens, like, I think that it's an Eggman's place that Rouge is inspecting. I'm really glad I checked the recording thing to make sure I was recording, because I was like, oh shit, wait, what if?
It all starts with this.
There's like a ton of little details in this game that really make a lot of sense in hindsight. A big contention thing for a lot of people is the fact that Shadow looks like Sonic, which we all know he doesn't. Which Shadow's design is less based off Sonic and more based off Super Sonic, but with a dark scheme. Even his quills are the exact same as Super Sonic's. So I can see why the whole Ultimate Lifeform thing came up, because supposedly Gerald explored the ruins that you find in SA1 and found the Supersonic mural in the Angel Island ruins in Sonic and Knuckles 3. But primarily, Shadow's original design was just Sonic with like a coat. So the military being confused makes sense in that context. Every other context, no. But all of that aside, everyone's biggest gripe, my own especially, should be they use fucking Comic Sans. I know it's a 1990s game.
You got that?
But are you serious?
Master Emerald contains special powers that neutralize the energy of the Chaos Emerald.
Also, yes, we do see the lighting in action here. Nobody's too dark for this cutscene anymore.
Look who's calling who a thief.
There he is. He is the Eggman. Oh man, Eggman was like really dark gray in this scene. Same with Rouge.
It's you, Dr. Eggman.
So that's Dr. Eggman.
I do think the eyes are a little sunken in with this mod. I think they could do a little bit less shine, but that might just be the lighting engine. Oh man, I wonder if we could do RTX ray tracing in this game. That'd be freaking hysterical.
What was that all about? And look what
Oh, Japanese line
I did that to
direction.
prevent the Master Emerald from being stolen, you idiot. If it's in pieces, I can restore it. And by the way, that's not your emerald.
I do really feel sorry for this cast, because this is like the last thing they did together before 4Kids just nixed everything. 4Kids and Sega.
All the world's gems are mine to keep.
Yeah, we'll see about that, Batgirl.
Yeah, it's real unfortunate though. I would love to see them in more with more Sonic stuff, but they've moved on to like 2 other casts. Another little time save mod I have is just the triple emerald tracker. Normally, when you play through the game, you can only track 1 emerald at a time, which can get a little frustrating when you've passed by something that you can see. So, just in order to save all of us a little bit of time, I have deactivated that. So now it's more like the standard tracker from SA1. Which I get that they did it to extend the the longevity of these levels, but I still gotta look for them, so it's not really doing much other than just wasting my damn time. Unfortunately, the little displays, I forgot what exactly they were called. Little displays don't tell you anything extra. There it is. They only tell you about the first one still, but I think it's a good compromise. That at least makes sense, because it's like, okay, well, do you really want the hints from a bunch of other ones? Can I make it up this cliff this time? Thank you. Where is it? Come on. Okay, we need a mod that turns down that sound.
I found him.
I think there is a mod that turns down the ambient sounds. I should probably look into that next recording session, so that we can turn down the Tails and Eggman scream lasers. Oh, hell
This
yeah.
is perfect.
That is so different from the E I just got. Gamer. Oh, see, they even add a shadow here. Like,
There's no
just tiny
mistake
little
about it.
tweaks
This must be
to make
the
this more
It's a
reasonable
secret
or
military
readable.
base that's reinforced and super strong. It's
Oh.
called Prison Island.
I forgot this
Heard
kid's
the
like
news about
10.
it on satellite TV.
Oh man, satellite
I
TV,
still
guys.
can't believe that Sonic would destroy
You gotta love the
military buildings.
repeating wave
Or
texture
Bob
on literally every square of the water, just never ending in this box.
What?
I miss when this game was high
Hey,
res.
look, it's Amy.
That was a simpler
And
time.
Eggman too. What's Amy doing
Backup
here?
channel name, simpler
Doesn't
time.
matter.
Only
I
play
have
retro
to help
games.
Amy because
It
she's
counts
my
as
favorite.
retro if it's 1 year old,
Tornado,
because apparently people don't want to play games that are over a year old. I don't know what it is, but it's a thing. Wait, why does Tails need hover boots if he's got a jet engine under him that lets him hover? Food for thought.
You won't escape me.
And she's very hungry.
That's it. I'm gonna destroy you.
Eggers, man. I wonder what the speedrun time for that is. I think it's like 10 seconds. Oh, 69, nice. Seagull! Seagull! Oh, there are 2 more seagulls.
This time I'll let you go, but the next time we meet, you won't be so lucky.
Oh, there's the seagulls again. You can hear them.
Wow, Tails, you did it! But what are you doing?
Okay,
on this
okay, enough of the
island?
seagulls.
I'm the one who should be asking that question. Don't you know it's dangerous?
Oh, wow.
I know. but
That
I
did
did
not
to
res-
save my
Oh, see, you
hero.
can see her teeth this time.
Again?
Hurry! I know Eggman's up to no good again.
Okay, you stay here and I'll be
Oh.
right back.
Line delivery is hard.
Don't leave without
Stop making
me.
children
I
act.
wanna help Sonic too.
They don't deserve this torture. I shouldn't have to make fun of a man who's probably like older than me. I think he's, what is he, 30 now? IMDb, that actor. Me. And maybe Mr. Editor. I don't know. But I can probably tell Mr. Editor. In fact, Mr. Editor, have you message me to look it up for you so I can tell you instead of you having to do it. So it's on your search history. Yeah, I gotta turn down that laser sound. That's obnoxious. Gamer hops. Oh. Something I do want to do after this is the SA2 randomizer, because that's just a little bit of fun. It's not really worth a full playthrough because you do get a lot of repeat levels, because not all the levels are rebuilt with the mod in mind. You guys excited for more or less an auto-scroller? You guys stay not dead. Keep your health above 0. Don't eat that taco. Okay, maybe eat the taco. The taco's pretty good. I feel like I should probably be injecting stories into this to make things a little bit more exciting in off moments. At the same time, I want to have at least a little bit more separation from some of them before I talk about them. Maybe talk to some of the people involved, make sure that it's too old to tell. Granted, I won't be including any actual names. It'll probably be like David Sockington or Carl Weezer, the god, not the Jimmy. Well, yeah, it's one and the same, but
Okay.
I'll just use a bunch of different character names to supplement it. I'll basically just make.
Okay.
Oh, right, this room. There's an enemy in the corner that you can't see. That's game design, guys. Hide the enemy that will progress the game. Because we don't want to program more. I will be trying to do some, like, tricksy shit to get stuff early if possible. Like, I know you can get Shadow's Flame Ring absurdly early by doing like a certain jump.
Easy.
I found that out from, I think, Alpharad doing it a couple years ago when he did this as a playthrough on his channel.